Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Okay, let us start. Today we shall learn chapter 6, secondary activities of our NCERT textbook, Fundamentals of Human Geography. This is the first lesson for the term 2. Now I shall share my screen. Okay, so this is the chapter 6, secondary activities. So, and today we shall discuss about manufacturing process of manufacturing and the important characteristics of modern large-scale manufacturing. Okay, this is the title of the chapter, secondary activities. So let us start. Before we start, can you see my screen, boys and girls?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So let us start. You know, all the economic activities, maybe primary activities, secondary, tertiary, or quaternary, revolve around obtaining and utilizing resources and necessary for survival. All the economic activities revolve around obtaining and utilizing resources for our survival and for the economic development. And I think in the lower classes also you might have learned about the meaning of secondary activities and about the importance also. And the same is also given here in this big paragraph. Okay, so secondary activities add value to natural resources by transforming raw materials into valuable products. Okay, so secondary activities transform raw material into useful things, into valuable products. So in each stage of the this manufacturing or transforming process, value is added. Okay, so for example, cotton in the bowl. Okay, cotton bowl, this is the cotton plant, and let us say this is the cotton bowl. Cotton in the bowl has a limited use but after it is transformed into yarn, okay, after transformed into yarn, it becomes more valuable and it can be used for making cloths and other products. Okay, that means the process of transforming raw materials into uh, finished or valuable product adds a value. Okay, and that means say if we sell the raw cotton and another person sells thread, okay, or cloth after weaving it, then the person selling thread, yarn, and the cloth will earn more money from the person selling the raw material. That is the point mentioned here, because value is added here in these uh, two activities. And likewise, iron ore, for example, cannot be used directly from the mines. So in the mining areas, for example, iron ore is lying here and we can use the iron ore directly. But after being converted into steel, okay, it gets its value and it can be used in making many valuable machines, can be used in making tools, implements, and our houses and many other structures. So in these ways, secondary activities add value to the natural resources by transforming the raw materials into valuable products. And secondary activities therefore are concerned with manufacturing, processing, and construction, that is construction infrastructures. Okay, so secondary activities mainly deal with the manufacturing process than construction activities. Now we shall discuss about manufacturing. Okay, manufacturing. What do you mean by manufacturing, and what is the importance, and what are the characteristics? Let us learn. So manufacturing involves a full array of production, from handicrafts to molding iron and steel, and stamping out of plastic toys, to assembling delicate computer components or space vehicle. Okay, so manufacturing involves a full area of production. It ranges from making toys, from making handicrafts to big machines. Okay, say including space vehicles, then big machinery, and these computer components, everything. So it involves a full area of production. Okay, area of production. In each of these processes, common characteristics are application of power, mass production of identical products, and the specialized labor in the factory settings for the production and the standardized commodities. So the whether the manufacturing is done by hand or by small machine or by big one, okay, the common characteristic is that there is application of power, and in some cases there is mass production, large scale production is there, okay, of identical products, and sometimes you will find specialized labor in the factory setting. Okay, in the modern scale, large scale manufacturing industries, specialized labor is there. Of course, we are going to learn about it in detail. And here, see here, we have this one. Actually, this diagram shows the manufacturing process, and it starts with the raw material. Okay, then production is there. After that, after transforming the raw material into valuable or finished products, then it is delivered to the market, to the people. Then it will be used by the people. Okay, that is customer utilization. Then after that, there may be disposal of the product, or if possible then recycling will be there, and again it may be back to the factory. So this is the modern manufacturing process. And up to here, any question, boys and girls?
No, sir.
Okay, now let us learn about the characteristics of modern large scale manufacturing here. Characteristics, okay, of modern large scale manufacturing. In the present day world, things are manufactured on a large scale, and that is what called modern large scale manufacturing. And it has the following characteristics. The first one is the specialization of skills, methods of production. Okay, so here under the craft method, factories produce only few pieces which are made to order. Okay, craft method, craft production means manufacturing by hand. Okay, making by hand with or without the aid of tools, that is known as craft production or craft method. So under the craft method, factories produce only few pieces, okay, of items which are made to order. Made to order means built for a particular person or in the business. When somebody ordered something to make, then that particular item will be manufactured or if some businessman ordered to manufacture something, then items will be manufactured for that particular businessman. That is known as made to order. This is for the craft method production. However, for the modern large scale manufacturing process, we have these specialized skills and the method of production. You know, this modern large scale manufacturing involves production of large quantities of standardized parts by each worker, performing by one task repeatedly. Okay, one person will handle only a particular this task. Just see here. Here, so this is a photograph, okay, showing this uh, specialized skills. Okay, one person handles a particular taxes only, and that particular item will be done by a particular person or group of person repeatedly. That is known as specialization of skills or division of labor. Okay, it will be cleared here. See here, each worker has a specific task. That is what called division of labor or specialization of skills. Okay, a person is assigned with a specific task. It is there in the case of modern large scale manufacturing. Okay, and next, another important characteristics of modern large scale manufacturing is the mechanization. Okay, mechanization, actually mechanization refers to the use of machines. Okay, large scale use of machines, but here mechanization refers to the using gadgets, that is machines which accomplish tasks. That is what called mechanization, use of machines. Okay. And another mode of mechanization is the automation process. Automation without the aid of human thinking during the manufacturing process is the advanced stage of mechanization. Actually, the main difference between the mechanization and the automation, okay, mechanization and automation, is that in case of automation, these machines are integrated into a self-governing system. Okay, machines are integrated into a self-governing system that the machine will uh, perform the particular task, that is without the aid of human thinking. That is known as automation. Okay, automation refers to the integration of machines into a self-governing system, that is without the aid of human thinking. So automation is there in the case of modern large-scale manufacturing, and in the automatic factories. Okay, feedback and closed loop computer control systems, where machines are developed to think and have sprung up all over the world. So in the automatic factories, okay, automatic factories, feedback and closed loop computer control systems are used widely all over the world. So what is this feedback closed loop computer systems? Or let us take one example. See here. This is a model, okay, of the feedback loop system. Okay, feedback control system. We have 5 important components here, and here we have input. First of all, we have input. You know, input is a reference value in this case. Reference value. So for example, let us discuss about the maintaining a room temperature, constant room temperature. So the here input refers to the inference value, reference value. Okay, reference value, not inference, reference value. Let us say the reference value is, let us say, 22 degrees Celsius. So this is the reference value. And here there will be processing. Okay, so devices will be used to maintain the room temperature, and after using the devices, that is after processing, there will be outputs. Okay, and these output will be compared, will be observed by the sensing element. So these are the devices, and these sensing element, these devices will examine the output. Okay, so whether say for example, say the output is, say for example, 23 degrees Celsius. So we have got a difference between the reference value and the output value. And these differences will be controlled, will be examined by the controlling and actuating devices. If the room temperature, if the output is more than the reference value, then this controlling device may switch off the machine, okay, for some time. Then after maintaining the room temperature, again the controlling or the actuating device may turn on the switch. So in this way the room temperature is maintained. This is just an example of the this feedback control system relationship. So the same process is used in controlling the quality of the products in the factories in the modern large scale industries. Okay. And next we have this another important characteristic, that is the technological innovation. You know, innovation, that is invention of new ideas. Okay, invention of new technology, idea generation. Okay, through the research and development strategy. So these are very important in the modern large scale manufacturing, to control the quality, then to eliminate the waste and inefficiency of the machines and the products, and to combat pollution. So technological innovation, that is invention of new ideas and technology, is very very important for the modern large scale industries. Okay. And next we have the last but not the least important characteristic is the organizational structure and the stratification. See here, modern manufacturing is characterized by, number one, a complex machine technology. In the beginning, we have learned that a large number of machines are used. Even the robotics, okay, are also used. I think you'll see from this one, big machines are used. Then automation is there. This is an example of automation. Okay, here robotics are used to manufacture car. Okay, see here we have different other examples here. So robotics are used to manufacture products in the modern manufacturing. Okay, then next we have extreme specialization. Okay, extreme specialization and a division of labor for production of more good with less effort and low cost. This one I have shown the example also. So division is labor, each worker has a specific task, and here this cartoon also will see the same. Okay, each person is performing a task to accomplish it. Okay, and they will perform it repeatedly by themselves, and this improves the quality of the product also. Okay, and next so we have uh, vast capital, huge amount of money is required. Okay, for the input process and the output. Okay, to buy the raw material for manufacturing, to buy the machines for establishments, and of all this require huge amount of capital. Then next we have large organization. Okay, there will be managerial structure. Okay, so many workers will be there, different types of workers will be there. It's a big institution. Okay, And next we have the executive bureaucracy. At the top there will be one person controlling the same. Okay. Here bureaucracy means a non-elective government official. He is non-elected. Okay. Is a government official, highly educated, and he will manage the same. So these are the important characteristics of these large scale manufacturing. Okay. In the case, so I think crab, you are familiar with the crab also. This for the crab, see, this is an example of this crab manufacturing, crab production. So a craftsman making boxes. So manufacturing ranges from making such things to large scale one that we have seen. Up to here, any question, boys and girls?
No, sir.
Okay. Next, let us find out the differences between manufacturing, okay, then industry and manufacturing industry. So what are the differences? So let us read the box. Manufacturing literally means to make by hand. I think right now I have seen sorry, I have shown the photographs also. So literal meaning of the word manufacturing is to make by hand. However, nowadays it includes goods made by machines. Nowadays, machines are used to manufacture things, and so it essentially a process. Actually, manufacturing is a process. Okay, which involves transforming raw material into finished goods of higher value for sale in local or distant market that we have learned earlier. Whereas industry, okay, whereas industry, actually an industry is a geographically located manufacturing unit. Industry is a geographically located manufacturing unit maintaining books, accounts, and records under a management system. So it refers to the structure, to the factory where books, accounts are maintained, okay, and workers work there. So it has a management system. Okay, so industry refers to the geographically located manufacturing unit, the building. It refers to the building, whereas manufacturing refers to the process. The process of transforming raw material into finished good is known as manufacturing, whereas industries refer to the geographically located manufacturing unit. It refers to the factories, okay, the buildings where workers work and maintaining books, accounts, records under a particular management system. However, you must know that the term industry is comprehensive. It has a very big meaning, and it is also used as a synonymous with the word manufacturing. But see, when one uses the term like steel industry, chemical industry, we think of factories and processes. However, there are many secondary activities which are not carried on in the factories. Okay, some of the secondary activities are not carried out in the factories, in the buildings. For example, we have entertainment industry, that making of movies, okay, then tourism industry. So all these industries are not performed in a factory. So for longer expression, we use manufacturing industry for such type of industries like steel industry, chemical industry, cement industry. Okay, all because all these involve manufacturing process, and that is why for a clarity, okay, for clarity, the longer expression manufacturing industry is used for such type of industries. So these are the differences between the manufacturing then industry and the manufacturing industry. Remember, different types of industries are there. Some of the industries are okay, are performed in a particular unit in a building. But however, some other industries are there which are not performed in a particular unit. For example, entertainment industry, tourism industry, and certain other industries are there. And to get the difference between those industries and industries which we are going to learn in this chapter, okay, we are using this term manufacturing industries involving factories and workers and books and accounts. Okay, so up to here, any question? So this is also another example of this craft production, making of shoes. Okay, and here it is done by hand, and in the craft production one person accomplish all the tasks. Okay, from the cutting of the leather to the stitching and to the finishing of the boots and shoes, everything is done by a particular person. That is known as craft production. But in case of modern large scale manufacturing, there is division of labor. One person will handle only one task, that is one person may handle cutting of leather, another person may do stitching, okay, another person may observe examine the quality. So in this way you may find division of labor. Okay, do you have questions, query, boys and girls?
Sir.
Yes. Do you have it or you don't have it?
No, sir.
Okay, then for today let us stop here. Thank you very much for joining my class. Thank you all.